Hi, I'm Bob Brandt, CTA Catamount Trail Association board member. I'm also I do tour guides, multi-day and single day, and I'm a trail chief. I maintain a section of trail on the Catamount and keep it clear and marked so people know where they're going. I'm in the middle of a tour for the 40th anniversary with the Founding Fathers, and I thought you might be interested in some of the gear that we carry on the trip. So there's multiple skis, fat ones, narrower ones. We do recommend a steel edge with fish scales and also maybe some kicker skins or skins, depends on the snow conditions. You can wear a leather boot or a plastic boot, personal preference. Some are better at some things than others. Then for clothing, smart wool is a great choice. I wear a lot of it. It can get wet. It still keeps you warm. You'd need a shell for a rainy, cold, cloudy day, a mid-layer to go over your smart wool shirts with a little more insulation. Smart wool also makes these, two different kinds here, and maybe a shell pant if you're get caught in inclement weather or it gets really windy. It's nice to have something that blocks the weather. A couple pairs of gloves you want to change because they're gonna get wet. So Gordini makes great gear for that. And you want some eye protection. Jewelbow makes a transition lens, but you can have a clear lens on a cloudy day because you're gonna get some branches. You're in the woods skiing through the trees. It's not like skiing at a ski area. So some other things during the day, we usually carry backpack. Osprey makes a good one with all our equipment, all our extra stuff that we're not wearing. If you were doing an expedition, a multi-day trip on your own, you might want to have a sled, a pulk with a waterproof bag. And then this is some other little bit more personal gear, but stuff you need to have. I would recommend a solid water bottle with a wide mouth because when it's cold, camelbacks and bladders, tubes are really hard to keep from freezing up and you want access to water. Also bring a bit of something hot. I usually bring tea, but that's also personal preference. You would want a scraper and some Glide wax. Different snow conditions, you get into a drainage area and you get some ice on your ski. You gotta have a way to get it off and you wanna be gliding again. A little personal first aid kit, Band-Aids, moleskin, aspirin, whatever you think you might need. I keep a very small one if I'm doing a tour. Obviously, we carry a much bigger kit with a lot more stuff in it. Might have an ace bandage, some cravats, SAM splint, and that would be with a tour with multiple people, although you could always use it with one or two if needed. I bring a little tool kit. You might want an extra pole, some cordelette, a little bit of wire, some duct tape, some hose clamps. You can repair a pole with a couple pieces of metal like this. I keep in here a little bit of steel wool and a couple of screws just in case I pull my binding off. Just handy stuff to have. Always a headlamp. Something delays you a little bit and you can't get out, you need to see. Map and compass, some extra hand heaters. You know, it's great to have all your apps on your phones, but you gotta have a backup. The batteries die in the cold. I also carry just a small survival bag, just something to wrap up if you did get injured or too tired to continue. You want a little bit of protection from the elements. I also, for comfort, carry a little pad. Could be an Insulite pad, could be something like this that blows up. So you want to take a break, you got to insulate your body from the cold on the ground. On our multi-day tours, we carry a lot of stuff. We don't pull a pulk, but this is actually a small portable sled we could wrap somebody up with and pull them if they get injured or keep them warm while we're waiting for help. And all this stuff is general recommendations. You will have to figure out your own gear set, what works best for you. If you have questions, go to the CTA website, and we have lists on there, recommended gear lists, sections of trails, how to get on them and off them, and we'd love to see you on the trail. Thank you.